I'm starting my own party, he said. You cannot do that, McDaniel told Trump. If you do, we will lose forever. Exactly. You lose forever without me, Trump replied. I don't care. On the day Donald Trump left the White House for the last time, he decided that if he lost the election, he would take the Republican Party down with him.
So, have a good life. We will see you soon. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Inside, he was fuming. As I report in my upcoming book, Betrayal, the Final Act of the Trump Show, soon after boarding Air Force One for the very last time, Trump took a call from Republican Party Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel. According to multiple sources familiar with the conversation, Trump told McDaniel he was done with the GOP.
There's no shortage of books about the chaos inside the Trump administration, and while usually the salacious gossip and tales of power plays are ultimately meaningless now, journalist Jonathan Karl's new work sheds light on Trump's tenuous position in the Republican Party in a way few could have seen coming. According to Karl, on the last day of his presidency, Trump was furious and shocked after his loss to Joe Biden when he got on Air Force One and told GOP leaders that he was going to leave the Republican Party and start his own, due to their lack of support during his whole Stop the Steal charade. I'm Caroline Johnson. Thanks for watching. Quote, I'm done, Trump apparently told Ronna McDaniel, chairwoman of the RNC. You cannot do that. If you do, we will lose forever, she said. Karl says Trump's response was blunt. Quote, exactly. You lose forever without. I don't care. This is what the Republicans deserve for not sticking up for me. McDaniel had called him to wish him well, but the phone call turned sour with Trump and Don Jr. chastising McDaniel for the insufficient loyalty of the GOP to him. This heated conversation went on until McDaniel informed him that, quote, the party would immediately stop paying legal bills incurred during post-election challenges. Furthermore, the RNC reportedly threatened to take control of Trump's email list, which is important because his email list is valued at around $100 million. These threats stopped Trump straight in his tracks. When threatened with withholding funds for his post-presidential lawsuits, he quickly changed his tune, which is something to keep an eye out for as the Trumps face increasing, persistent legal trouble.
We learned late today of new subpoenas in the January 6th investigation targeting several members of former President Trump's inner circle.
There have been multiple credible reports suggesting Trump's desire to run third party. But the closer we get to 2024, the more likely it seems that he just might be totally welcomed back with open arms as the de facto leader of the GOP. Like it or not, the hold Trump has on Republicans across the country seems to be strong as ever. So it's time to start taking a threat of his resurgence on the national Republican stage seriously. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.